Still actually comes back into the fight here. He might go down. Oh, goes down as well. Bad luck there with Forsaken Archer on only 13 health. Oh, that is very, very unfortunate for Soul Stealer right there. Picking that kill up would have been a huge difference, just seeing that he would have gotten the XP from there. And the gold almost been nullified. That's very unfortunate indeed. He's back though, pretty fast compared to Witchslayer. Poor Witchslayer doesn't even have the money for teleporting back, or want to spend the money and porting back. And I actually missed the Pharaoh going down boss. Might be bad there. So yeah, Pharaoh already died 2 times, was it? 2 times in less than 6 minutes. So he's really not having a good time at the moment. CS. Magebane is sitting on almost 35 creep kills. Oh my god. But then again, like, you can see that the XP and gold advantage is nearly 0. But I think the main part to keep track of is the fact that it's Hellborn's 2 main carries who are really getting the farm at the moment, compared to Legion, where it's the Balthagor who's really taking the lead on that one. But then again, you also have to keep in mind again, Balthagor with his illusions just takes out that guy, no problem at all. But yeah, as I was just saying, that we have to keep in mind as well that Balthagor is 3-0. So really doing a great job killing his opponents in his lane, which does really take out the gold farm advantage we have. We actually see tower go down 7 minutes in. That is just the strength of the Balthagor with his minions just doing so much damage to the tower. Oh, when Wretched Hag actually gets beaten on for a bit, she just goes down so quickly. Ah, oh, poor Wretched Hag. See Witchslayer just making a move on this double damage. Oh, but Soul Stealer looks to be in trouble. He gets out there safely though, so I guess he's going to be alright now. And Witchslayer goes down finally, actually, to be fair. He's just been skipping around with his blink, like brink of it. Oh, and Glacius goes down to middle for Pharaoh coming in and ganking his middle lane up here. But it seems like there's not going to be happening more here. Forsaken Archer was low, but Plague Rider came in with a good support to really keep them off. So yeah, good gank there by Pharaoh, really did well for them there. And the kill on Wretched Hag was definitely a very, very good one to get on Magebane this early on. You can see Wretched Hag in the solo lane being 3 levels below the Magebane. 3 levels. Magebane is technically in the double lane, but he's just, oh my god, Wretched Hag might actually go down here. Wretched Hag does go down. Wow. It's just, and the tower goes down in bottom as well to the Legion. So it's kind of weird because it seems like the top lane obviously has been just raped faces of the Legion and Wretched Hag at the moment, but the two other lanes are really being dominated by the Legion. So it's really hard to find someone who you would possibly favour, just because there's so many. Oh my god! And Soul Stealer gets away with, what was that, like 15 health? Wow, Balthazar must be a bit annoyed about that. But well, what can you do about that? He just instead chooses to go around and slap a bit on the tower. But oh, and we actually have incoming here from the Hellball. Comes in and tries to save the tower. Plague Rider also bouncing around. The core is very low. Unfortunately, it didn't do any more than nearly kill Nymphora and took out the Pharaoh. Took him down to so low that glaciers could kill him. That was kind of unfortunate, just trying to save the tower desperately, but losing the guy in the process. They kept the tower, so I guess that's something positive to take from it. And at this point, I feel that it's still the Hellborn climbing upwards right now, and not the Legion, just because the Legion looks to have a major advantage come towers. It's really important for the Hellborn to stick on those kind of positive things, to be able to keep going on, because the last thing he wants to do right now is start to get a bit hopeless and just think that you might not be able to do this, because they're still equal. They're still equal. It's anyone's game, man. Creep score is currently looking on 44-12 for the Forsaken Archer, and a staggering 56 on the Balthazar. Wow, that's a lot for this early on. That's pretty good farm for Balthazar, I must say. The Soul Stealer is sitting on the same thing as Balthazar, and he's like a farming machine, so I would have expected him to be a bit higher. But I guess with the lane he's been having, it's understandable, his amount of creeps. Magebane is sitting on 76 and 43 denies. That's already over 100 last hits right there, which is quite a lot this early on. It looks like Legion really wants this tower, because they're and we have the Pharaohs, but once again going in on Plague Rider. Plague Rider goes down, Witch Slayer gets hunted down, he dies, Balthazar goes out. Everybody's just losing so much health right now. Magebane is hunting Balthazar, but he's not going to be getting him. Soul Stealer's low, but he takes out Wretched Hag in the process. It seems like they're not going to be doing all this. So in the end, it was a 3-for-2 exchange for the Hellborn. So and they kept the tower. It is on low health though, so it'll be taken down by the next push, if not before the next team push. But it is still positive that they got around with that. The better, I wouldn't have expected them to do that, so I'm quite impressed actually. Good teamwork there. I'm kind of sad that they didn't get Balthazar though, just because he was that low. But I guess you can't have it all. And Balthazar still sitting in this middle lane for the tower. His minions are really equal. And actually Magebane goes down top to the combined efforts of Forsaken Archer and Wretched Hag. So that's unfortunate. Top tower is looking to get pushed now. Wow, the Hellborn is actually sitting in the middle, trying to defend the middle from the three Legion players. Balfour getting stunned. Stuff. Plague Rider goes down. Plague Rider ultimate bounce. Oh, Soul Steal is dead. Witch Slayer is dead as well. Yes, Witch Slayer is dead as well. And the tower actually gets a 9. Well done by Pyro right there, just taking a leap of faith and just going out there. And he got it without any other harm done to him. I don't know what that rocket was for, because there was no Legion heroes who were actually low. And I can just see in the courier right here that the Forsaken Archer actually picked up her Firebrand right now. So a 15-minute Firebrand is not bad at all. Does Mage Bane have any huge items yet? He's not far from his what's it called? Dax. But it seems like he's missing what, 1300, 1200, something like that. So he'll get there soon enough. It won't be that much of a deal for him to farm. Soul Stealer does not have any major items yet, but I would expect with him sitting on 1.6k, 1.7k gold actually, that he'll be going for that pool key shortly, as soon as he get around to actually. And those 400 gold will be gone in, will be done in like no time with the speed Soul Stealer usually farms that. As Mage Bane gets taken out of his lane by Balfour Plague Rider, just comes in here. It seems like they might want to be pushing this top lane maybe, which would make sense, just to take out all the outer towers, because they're really going to have a big effect in how much you can extend yourself to, how much you can handle, and also your map control, because it gives you a lot more room to gank him when you have that advantage of not being having an out tower, which people can teleport. They take out this tower quite easily, to be fair. Just comes back to save the middle tower. So that actually means that we are sitting on 4 tower kills for the Legion, and so far none for the Hellborn, with the middle tower being the lowest we have here. The rest of him is on green health, green-yellow health. So they're really taking advantage of the fact that they have the Balfour and the Forsaken Archer. Skeletons are also quite nice to have for pushing as well. But I'm kind of curious to see what's going to go down in these next 10 minutes, because I can't help but feel that these might actually be the deciding minutes of the game here, where the guys really have to have to really either take the advantage or possibly lose in the long run if they don't get the advantage now. Any pickups? Forsaken Archer is still sitting on just a Firebrand, but she's sitting on quite a bit of gold, so she might have something coming out soon. Daesh is sitting on the usual Strider and power supply just for the bit of region. Oh, Balfour gets camera shock. Balfour gets taken out by the Hellborn team. 4 Hellborn players actually was needed to kill him. But the important thing was that he was taken out, at least for the Hellborn. I guess the Legion doesn't really appreciate that. Plague Rider just gets the same thing delivered as Glaciers, so just Striders and the power supply. The Hellborn middle tower, well, the Legion middle tower gets taken out by the Hellborn. Sorry for my mumbling